Hey everyone, it's me from Figure Reviews, and I'm back and not with a figure review. Today I am back with a shelf tour. Uh, Mostly because it's been a very long time since I've done a shelf tour, and my shelf has gotten different figures are in different displays. Like I've changed things up just a little bit. Maybe you guys will notice, maybe you won't. But it is different enough to warrant a shelf tour, you know. So with that being said, let's get on to the shelf tour in just a bit. Alright, so first display we're going to be showing off is the Age of the Prime shelf, or the 13 Primes shelf, right? I only got 8 out of the 13. I still need Megatronus, Onyx, and a couple others, but I do have Micronus, I do have Prima, you know, have all them good stuff, Alpha Trion right there, and the 13th, of course, right? But that's the first shelf. Now, right below it, the second shelf we'll be showing is our Spider-Verse. Yep, Noir's right there. Really love this shelf. I'm trying to get the Miguel O'Hara figure so it can look more rounded and the Professor Pravator Spider-Man or Spider-Man India. So, yeah, but so far, really good shelf. I'm really happy with how this one came out. No Way Home shelf. I did put the final swing suit instead of the upgraded suit, partially because I just like the final swing better than the upgraded Mafex, of course. Right? And there we are. I put Venom in there just because I wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. I just thought it would fit so nicely. So, and it does. It really does. It really does. So, yeah. And the shelf right below that is Fantastic Four. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the shelves. This one is still a work in progress down below here. So, yeah. This is our Fantastic Four shelf. Right? I'm really happy with these, how these came out. So, yeah. Now let's move on to the next shelves in my display. Alright, the next shelf is Rise of the Beast. Right? And so I moved them over here to my gaming setup because I just thought it looked really nice right here. So yeah, this came out pretty decent, you know. So yeah, excuse the Coke can because it's covering one of them, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, now let's move on to our other shelves. All right, so our Ghost Rider display is right here. And here it is. We got Ghost Rider Johnny Blaze. This is our newest Ghost Rider. Then you catch over there Helverine or Daken or Logan, whichever one you think this one is. I genuinely think it's Logan though. Johnny, right? So yep. And I'm trying to get Robbie too, because I really want Robbie. But yeah, this is our Ghost Rider display. I think it came out really nicely. And down below that is G1. Right, I'm trying to get 86 Megatron still, so, you know, gotta pick and choose. But there they are. And then down below that is in general just our live action Transformer shelf. So any Transformer that I can't put in a shelf, it just goes down here more or less. It's just a bunch of live action figures. Is essentially what it is. You know, you got Clunker Bumblebee over there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this shelf. And then if we move over here, we got our Women of Hell shelf. We got Hella just, she fell down. She's kind of hard to stand, if I'm being honest, sometimes. Deadpool Wolverine shelf with our Maximum Deadpool, Cowboy Deadpool Blade. Yeah, that looks really nice. And then right below that is our Marvel vs. Capcom. I put Emma there as a placeholder for Psylocke and Wolverine. But yeah, here are our Capcom figures. Here are our Marvel figures. Alright, so it looks pretty decent. Alright, now let's move on to the rest of the shelves. Alright, over here is our Bumblebee shelf. As always, gotta have a ton of Bumblebees in my collection. As you guys know, he is my favorite Transformer. Down below that is just our random Transformer shelf. There's nothing really coherent about this shelf except just a bunch of random figures that are Transformer related. Over here is my X-Force shelf. I'm planning on making a display for this. This isn't like the final design. I plan on making it like a almost deserty kind of thing. But yeah, so far this is what I got. It's coming along pretty well. So yeah. My NPM figures, don't have many. They're really, really expensive. Like more expensive than these figures, than Mafex. They are like way more expensive than Mafex figures, which makes sense. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of these. And then if we move over here, we have my Spider-Man and Venom versus Carnage shelf. Honestly, really love this shelf. Always really have. Right? Yeah. And then right above that is our bar display. Right? Looking pretty nice. And all the way down here is just a bunch of random figure shelves. But it's just a random figure shelf. Nothing coherent at all whatsoever, really, about it. Down below that is our Gamerverse shelf, or our PS5 Spider-Man shelf, or the figures I really liked from the PS5 wave anyway, from Marvel Legends. And then over here is the Avengers shelf. It's kind of incoherent, I'm not gonna lie. I need to get in a actual Avengers like Iron Man, especially since Doomsday is coming up, and I do want to make a Doomsday shelf. So yeah, we got T'Challa over there just chilling. Yeah. Organized my X-Men boxes. Down below here is our beach setup, or our summertime shelf. Still getting that together. And over to the left of that, we have our DC shelf, Catwoman in the background. Basically all my DC figures, if I'm being honest. Over here is our Spider-Man shelf, as you can see. We got the Mess Toys black suit. We got SH Figure Arts integrated suit. We got the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. Yep. 2099 classic. We got Superior. We got Mafex's over here. This one kind of got unposed for some reason. We got our Mezco, Darth Vader little thingy, and then we got 2099 over here. Looking pretty nice. And then for our final shelf, we have the X-Men shelf with Rogue, Storm, Deadpool, Wolverine, all that good stuff. Honestly, probably my favorite shelf in my collection, besides the No Way Home one. But yeah, you guys tell me what shelf you guys like the most, and yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the final part of this video. Alright everyone, so that is the end of the shelf tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll try to do these monthly to keep you updated, or to show you what I have working on. Anyway, that being said, hope you guys have a great rest of your guys' day. I'm Fun Figures signing off for today. Bye!